Ever since I was a little kid, I was scared of ghosts, ghouls, goblins, all the creatures of the night. So naturally, I was scared of Halloween. But last Halloween, I decided to face my fears because Donald Trump was already president. How much scarier can things get? So off I was to the Haunted Hayride at the old zoo in Los Angeles. I brought my friends and husband to come with me. I needed the courage, I needed the company, but upon entry of the park, I was already doomed. There were scare actors scaring everybody in costumes that looked like clowns, vampires, goblins, and everyone was running around screaming, and I was already scared. And this one vampire took a liking to me. He decided to follow me with a limp leg, real slow. I got so scared I screamed and I ran around the entire park. He chased me. I jumped onto my husband for help. But then my husband was like, "It's okay, you're gonna be okay. Look him in the eyes." And I looked the vampire in the eyes. And then I recognized him. "Freddy? I thought you were doing well." And he was like, no, it's not me. No, rah, it's not me. I'm scared, rah. And I was like, "No, Freddy, I think it's you." And he was like, no, pilot season's slow, so I've been having to do things like this. And I was like, huh? Wait, Freddy is SAG. That means all the scare actors here are SAG. This could have been me. And that was really scary. But then came time to ride the actual Haunted Hayride. An old tractor hooked to a big wagon was gonna take us through the old zoo as all these creatures of the night were going to jump out and scare us. So we got piled on like sardines, piled on onto this wagon by this bloody clown who was shrieking and laughing, "Ha ha ha, good luck," as he pushed us in. Then he said, listen up, 3 rules, very important to know if you want to stay safe. 3 important rules. Rule number 1, do not touch the scare actors. They are actors, don't touch them. Rule number 2, no flash photography. And rule number 3, and I couldn't hear it. There was too much chaos. I was like, what? I needed to hear the rule. What was the rule? I need to stay safe. What was the 3rd rule? And I looked to the guy across from me and I said, what did he say? What was the 3rd rule? And he looked straight back at me and he said, and no Asians. And I was like, what? What did you say? And he said, I said, no Asians. And at the time, I wasn't sure if he really meant what he said, so I looked around the wagon. Right next to his wife was another Asian girl. We caught eyes, and I was like, did you hear that? And she was like, yeah. And at the time, I didn't know what else to say because I was so stunned. So I looked at him in the eyes and I said, well, I guess it's too late for that. There's 2 of us on here. And then suddenly the clown closed up the wagon, honked his horn 3 times, and he said, and that's it, and you're off. Good luck. Throughout the entire ride, this guy had a blast. He was having such a great time as things jumped out at him, and he was screaming, yelling, ooh, this is so much fun. He was grabbing his wife was grabbing back at him. But for me, I couldn't even enjoy my experience. The whole time, I was stuck just staring at him. And every time I retell that story, the first question people ask me is, well, was he joking? Maybe he was joking. And I understand the need to think he was joking so that we could all sleep better at night, but why does it matter if he was joking? He still took the time out of what was supposed to be a fun night to point me out and say, hey, you're different. And if he was joking, as a comedian, I take offense to the ill-crafted lazy joke. No Asians, that's just a setup. Where's the punchline? And as an English minor, I take offense to the ill-crafted sentence. No Asians what? Preposition, please. And people always say, Atsuko, why do you always have to play the victim? Why do you have to make it about race? I didn't make it about race, he did. I thought I was having a normal night out when he reminded me I was having an Asian night out. The good news is, I'm no longer scared of ghosts, ghouls, goblins. No. Just real people.
Hi, I'm Josh, the director and animator of Storylines. Click here for the next story, here for a playlist of all the episodes, and here to subscribe to our channel. And that's it. That's all the buttons. Have fun clicking. Thanks for watching.